Okay. So let's start with what's your name, where are you from, and what do you for work?
Okay, my name is Philip Sweeney. I am from the UK, and I have been in Thailand for nearly 12 years now, and I work as a foreign legal consultant for a law firm which has offices now in Chiang Mai, and also we've recently reopened back in Bangkok.
Wow. What is the company name?
Oh, the company name, that's really important. It's Opus Law International.
Okay. All right. We go to check it out your house first.
You want to check out my house?
Yes, please.
Okay, okay.
So what brought you to Chiang Mai?
My uh my wife,
Yeah.
my late wife now, we were married in England.
Yeah.
She was Thai. She came originally from Nong Bualongpu near
Ah,
Khon Kaen.
okay. Yeah.
And when I came to Thailand on initial visits, uh, we traveled around quite a lot.
Hmm.
And the first time I came to Chiang Mai, I thought, well, if and when I retire from my work in the UK, Chiang Mai is the place that I would like to own a property and live
Live.
in my
Wow.
retirement days. However, I've never been allowed to retire yet because we started the company in Bangkok, and initially it was a company that offered education agency services for Thai students who wanted to study
Ah.
overseas,
Yeah.
principally in the UK, Australia, Europe, and United States. But my business partner in Bangkok, her husband is a Thai lawyer. And I'd met the two of them in England when they were studying to do their master's degrees in the
Ah.
UK.
Yeah.
Um, and we became friendly. My wife became friendly with them initially. They came back to Thailand and we set the business up.
Wow. I see.
And because her husband is still a Thai lawyer, we decided to also open up uh, as a division of Opus, Opus Law International, which deals with legal issues, business issues, and such like. And obviously, although I am an English solicitor, I cannot work as a lawyer in Thailand.
Yeah.
I can help give
Advice.
advice, consultancy, but I cannot hold myself out as a lawyer, and I never will do. But I am a real lawyer in the UK, and I still hold my license to
License.
practice in England. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So this is the reason why I here today because I really want to understand in foreigner perspective what is the exit plan, when you break up with Thai wife and by Thai law there is no ownership, right? So how you legal stuff to have ownership. Yeah.
Well, I don't own the land,
Yeah.
but this land that we're standing on is not mine.
Yeah.
But the house and the construction is mine. So I have a right which is registered with the land office, which is a right of superficies over
Oh.
the land.
Yeah, yeah,
The,
yeah.
the land when my wife died,
Yeah.
the, I was her administrator, I was the beneficiary of her estate, but I'm restricted into how long I can hold the land before I have to transfer it to into the name of a Thai person. So,
Ah,
so that has
interesting.
already been done.
I see, I see. Do you guys have a kid?
Do I have?
Kid, children
I have kids
with?
in England,
No, I
but
mean
not
with.
not with my wife. No.
Ah, I see, I see. I'm just curious about the will, how you're gonna do the heritage when between you, your wife, and kid. Just
Well, we didn't have any kids, so
yeah,
that was that
yeah.
wasn't
It's
an
just
issue.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she died actually not having made a will, but because I'm or was her husband, we I was able to be the administrator under Thai intestacy laws, which basically means that part of her estate went to me part went to her parents as well.
I see. So
But under English law, anything that she owned in England came to me completely,
I see. I
even though
see.
she hadn't made a will.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if anyone would like to buy a house, like I mean foreigner, they can come to you. You can help, right? About the legal stuff. I mean.
We can help as best we can about the legal stuff. At the moment, there is a lot of scrutiny
Yeah.
relating to purchasing property. There are legal ways to do it, but what any foreigner has to understand is they are not allowed to, except in certain very exceptional circumstances, own the land.
Mm,
They can have a 30-year leasehold interest. They can
yeah.
have what's called a usufruct. They can have a superficies. A usufruct and a superficies are vaguely similar. They give the right of occupation and use of the land and the premises. Um, at least is similar to that. But again, people traditionally in foreigners in Thailand would buy or hope that they were able to secure an interest in the ownership of land and property by various methods. One was to form a company, and the company held the land.
Yeah.
However, that is not a very good idea and is being investigated in certain instances where it is suggested that the Thai shareholder, because a foreigner cannot
Yeah.
hold more than
Yeah.
49% of a Thai company, where the Thai shareholder may be there as no more than a nominee on behalf of the foreigner.
Yes.
If it's a wife, that's a different situation because that is perfectly legal and allowable. But
Mm,
in the event of it not being that situation, then you have to look at the other alternatives, and those alternatives are, as I say, leasehold, usufruct, superficies.
mm. It's very good, very helpful information for the audience.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk at the moment in
Yeah.
Thailand because the government is clamping down on what they are looking at illegally held land. In other words, where land is held in a company name, and the Thai shareholder is no more than a nominee. They're
Mm.
also looking at the position in relation to structures that foreigners may seek to protect their interest over land, even where the land is in the name of their wife or in the name of a Thai person. And that effectively means that they are looking at any structure that may give total control over the land so that it could be deemed by the
Oh,
authorities that they are circumventing the relevant laws that prevent foreigners from holding land.
wow. Okay. We're not going to give too much detail because if you want a lot of detail, you need to come to Opus. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And pay a fee.
Yes. Okay. Shall we go to the home tour?
Sure.
Yes. So actually, last time that I visit, I have my favorite room that I have a question that I want to
Do you want to
show.
go inside or do you want to
You can show out. We can show outside first.
maybe briefly? I think there are other people hanging around, so maybe we can just have a
Yes. Okay.
quick look.
So what is that place for? As a
That is
kitchen?
what we call the Thai kitchen.
Thai kitchen. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's where um, certain foods get cooked out there. The advantage here is we have a gas stove,
Yeah.
gas
Yes.
cooker.
Sir.
So when the electric goes out, which it does
Ah.
from time
Yeah.
to time, then Jen can cook
I
there because the
see.
rest of this house, everything is electricity.
I see.
So when the electric goes out, as it did 2 nights ago with a heavy rain,
Mm.
everything goes off. Air conditioning goes off, water goes off, lighting goes off. Can't cook
Mm.
in the kitchen in here.
Yeah. Yeah. I see. And you use swimming pool often?
I try to use it a bit more often than I have been. During the winter months, it's cold,
Yeah. 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 I see.
so I don't swim in it, but I've just had it re-grouted, the tiling, and I'm thinking of changing the bordering tiles because they've been in place since it was built in 2010, so 16 years ago. And I think there may be some corrosion underneath that,
Ah,
that needs to be looked at. So
I
to be on the
see.
safe side, I may have that.
How long you already bought this house?
I bought it in 2010, so 16
Wow. Yeah,
years ago.
I see. Is that on the back there? Is that
It's a
canal, a creek?
canal. It's a canal.
Canal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is another road, right?
That's a road that just leads round the back. There's nothing particularly
I see.
along that road. I think it goes. Probably it makes it easier to travel. There's a crematorium over there.
Ah, I see. It's beautiful.
So when I pass away, they'll be able to take me down that road to Crimea and burn me.
So you prefer cremate, right? If
If and when I die, I won't
yeah,
say if I die because I will die at some stage. Hopefully not in the near future. Uh, but when
yeah,
I
not soon. Yeah.
but when I die, I don't see that there's any point in
Barry.
burying me either in Thailand or taking my body back to the UK. So
Ah,
I'd be perfectly happy to be cremated.
I see.
And then if any of my family in the UK want to sprinkle a few
Yeah.
ashes around, they can do it. I won't be around anyway.
I see. Okay, good. Okay, we check it out inside.
Okay.
You cook often?
Me cook often. Sometimes
I leave the shoe off.
I have Jen who does most of my cooking.
Ah, okay. You have, oh, it's so cute. Nice.
So this is a kitchen
Yeah.
which is looking a little bit dated now, but it's okay. Um, and this is the house.
This is beautiful. Which one is your favorite room that you spend the longest hour there?
My favorite room. Well, this is the dining room,
Yes.
but we only use it on weekends usually. Um, this is the room where the television is, the main television.
Yeah.
So in the evening, I will be here, and during the day, and this is very messy, I'm afraid. This is my office.
Yeah. Nice. I love your library. I really like it.
Well,
You read a lot.
I've read every book here. Um, and that's a problem because sometimes I've run out of books to read, and so I sometimes end up reading what I've already read before. But this bookcase I bought in near where's all the furniture making
The
around?
Ban Thawai, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought from a shop. They bought quite a lot of furniture from the same shop.
Is this custom made or they already do this?
That came with the bookcase. Yeah.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
very cool. I love it. Um, is this any book that changed your life that you would recommend?
Changed my life. No,
Yes.
I wouldn't
Also
say
gives
so.
very good high skill.
I mostly read to relax.
I see, I
So I'm
see.
most of these are just novels,
Ah, I see, I see.
and they're not sort of deep
Self
thinking
development
or anything
or
like that. So I spend a lot of my working life reading documents, legal documents, contracts, and therefore to relax, I read something which is not serious.
oh wow. So this is the success key that you run your business because you read documentary reading is a
The what? Sorry.
is is reading is the key that you are very successful
Yeah,
now?
well, back in the day when I was a lot younger than I am
Yeah.
now, as a lawyer in England, everything was in paper. We
Mm.
didn't have laptops and
Yeah,
computers.
iPad. Yeah.
Um,
Ebook.
yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everything was on paper.
Yeah.
And my first secretary that I had, she had one of these really old typewriters that was I don't know how you describe it. Wasn't even a manual typewriter, so it was an old-fashioned typewriter,
Yeah.
but you could still type really fast. And my secretaries back in those days would either take shorthand, so I'd dictate and she would write it in shorthand, or most of the time I would dictate onto a machine and then they would play it back on a dictaphone. So a lot of my work was done by dictating the work and then it was typed out by a secretary. Hence, nowadays, I only type with two fingers like that.
Yeah.
Because you have to type on a computer.
Yeah.
But
And there is auto spell to help you. You use
it
that?
it does a little bit. Yeah,
I
it
see.
does a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We go out a little bit.
This is I'll show you. This is a
Yes.
mess down there.
Yeah.
That's my old wig.
When you go to the court.
Hmm.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I only see in the movie.
And you
But
know,
you too.
yeah, and do you know what this is made from? It's horsehair.
Really?
Yeah.
Real horse.
Real horse, and if you're wearing it in court, it becomes very itchy if it's a hot day, like that.
Ah.
Old fashioned.
Oh wow, very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now, when I first qualified, I qualified as what's called a solicitor, and I was not allowed to wear a wig. But as time progressed, I got rights to do most of the things that a barrister can do. We have two branches of the legal profession in England and Wales, which is the jurisdiction where I am. They allowed the solicitors to have more rights of audience to appear in court and to wear a wig if we wanted to.
I see.
So there are still distinctions between solicitors and barristers. Barristers were traditionally the advocates who appeared in court and made the arguments before the court. The solicitors did all the preparation work.
Wow, this is very interesting.
But I like to go to court. I spent a lot of my time being in court.
When is the last time?
Last time I was in court in
yeah.
England, 2014.
Oh, wow, that's long.
That's the last time I was officially in court
Yeah.
as a lawyer. Last time I was in a courtroom was probably about 4 years ago,
Okay.
because one of my previous partners
Yeah.
in England, who'd actually I'd trained him as a lawyer, so he had risen up from being my trainee, became a solicitor, ultimately became a judge, and I appeared in his court, which was up in the north of England, in the city of Durham, where he was sitting as a Crown Court judge, and he brought me in and had me sitting next to him.
I see.
In an unofficial role.
Ah.
That was about 4 years ago.
Yeah. I see. Anything else here you want to show us?
Anything else I want to show you? There's some pictures there of when I was a lot younger. That was when I was at school.
How old is that?
Well, the one on the bottom I was probably about 12 on that one. The ones in the middle, I was probably about 14 or 15, and the one at the top maybe about 16 or 17. And can you recognize who I am?
It's really hard. น้องเอช่วยกันดูสิคนไหน
Okay, on this one, that's me there.
I think this is you.
That's me there.
Okay.
Yeah. And on that one, I'm sitting down.
The second.
Second in, yeah.
Wow. It's like boys' school?
Yeah.
I
There's
see.
my dad, and there's a picture of my dad that
Ah,
was in the army.
this is your dad.
That's my dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's from the World War II. That picture.
Wow.
But he remained in the army after the war, and so I was born in Canada
Oh, I see.
because
So you also got Canadian citizen?
if I want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, he was working with the Canadian Army. He was a British Army officer, but he was working with the Canadians at that time. So I was born in Canada, and we lived when I was growing up in Canada, obviously, Cyprus, Malaya, as it used to be, Malaysia now, Germany, of course, New York. He was attached to the UN. And so I was sent away at the age of 8 to a boarding school.
Mm.
So these are my boarding school days.
Wow. And three of them is different school.
No, that one at the bottom
Same school.
I went at age 8 to 13. One at the top, middle and top, from age 13 to 18.
I see. Nice. Wow. What is your favorite thing about Chiang Mai?
My favorite thing about Chiang Mai, um, I have many favorite things about Chiang Mai. Basically, I think the people are very friendly here. I think the countryside, the scenery, the mountains are beautiful. The weather most of the year is pretty good. The even during the 2 months or whenever in March and April when the smoke takes over,
Yeah.
it varies. This year was not very good. Last year was okay. It has varied from year to year. Um, the food is great. And basically, what attracted me about Chiang Mai was the history. I love history, and
Wow.
the history, and even just my first arrival in Chiang Mai at the airport, we were staying in a hotel, I think, which is now Niman One.
Yes.
So we drove from the
Airport.
airport, and he took us along the old walls
Yeah.
to get to Nimon. And I just thought, wow, because all I'd seen before was Bangkok,
Yes.
was Pattaya, was Khon Kaen, was Udon Thani, and none of them had what Chiang Mai had.
Wow.
And in addition, what Chiang Mai also has, from a foreigner point of view, that there are some things that we miss from home. Some of the food, and you can get most sort of British foreign food in even in Big C now, but in the smaller supermarkets like Tops and Ring
Big
Ping.
Bang.
So it has. It's not as if you're going into a primitive part of Thailand where you can't sort of feel a little bit at home. Not that I necessarily want to feel at home because I never really had a home in England.
Yeah.
I spent from age 19 until I came here in Yorkshire, which is in the north of England. I went to university in Leeds in West Yorkshire, and I stayed in Yorkshire until I came here. Yorkshire isn't where either my mum and dad came from, but because they travelled around a lot, my dad originally came from the north of England, north of Newcastle. My mum came from the south of England, Canterbury and Kent. So they never had a home of their own until he left the army, and then he worked in London for about 10 years, and then they bought a house in the Midlands, not too far from Birmingham. So I never felt that I didn't come from a particular town or village
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Understand.
So and having moved around the world so much, coming to live in Thailand was not. I wasn't homesick, put it like that.
I see.
And the thing is, I go home. I have family in the UK. I have a brother, two sisters who live in the south of England. I have two daughters who live in London. I have a grandson who lives
Oh,
in London, who's only three. Well, will be
oh wow.
three soon. And obviously, I do go back to visit. My mum lived till she was 100, and she only died about 3 years
Ah, I
ago.
see. I see.
Um, and I used to go back at least two, three times a year when she was still alive. But now I will go back once a year, at least. Um, but I don't feel like England is my home. I love England, but I don't feel that it is the place I want to be.
I see.
And so when I go on the plane at London Airport or wherever, come back to that, then I feel more comfortable really. And I
Wow.
think you'll find a lot of foreigners feel that way.
Yes. Yes, I agree because I interview
Mm,
people a lot, and
mm,
many of them say they feel Chiang Mai is home, and
yeah,
it's good for the no work system.
yeah.
I think this is very interesting because one of my friends is back in London, and he say he's overwhelming. Yeah, he doesn't feel right, and I think that's very interesting.
Mm.
Maybe the BC big city, I think, but Chiang Mai is very calm and relaxed.
Chiang Mai is common. I like to go to Bangkok. I worked in Bangkok for
Yes,
10 years and I rented a condo in 2014. So I traveled back and
Chiang Mai,
forth,
Bangkok. Yeah.
but I spent a lot of time in Bangkok.
Mm.
And my landlord, I saw him on the first day when I rented the condo, and I saw him on the last day when I handed the keys back. And he was a Thai landlord, and he still sends me a message every day.
Oh wow, nice. Wow.
Maybe I was a good tenant.
I think so. Yes. How long it take for you to rent before you decide to buy some?
What I didn't. I We decided to buy before we moved to Thailand.
Ah, wow. I
So
see. You already put this is your home, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
see. Interesting.
But it was my wife's home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. ตอนนี้เวลาเหลือเท่าไหร่คะ around 3 minutes. Okay, we have 3 minutes left. I would like to leave something before we finish. Um, Number one is for people who deciding to move to live here.
Yeah.
I would like you to give some message to them. And the second one, I would like you to tell about your company, how it help people who want to buy property, how you can help them.
Okay.
Yes.
I think anyone who wants to move to Chiang Mai or Thailand generally, but let's focus on Chiang Mai. They should come here for a few weeks or maybe a few months to begin with before they decide I want to buy this or I want to stay in such and such. Find out what it's like. Find out which areas they prefer to be in or live in. And if they do decide to come here and they do decide to buy property, there are perfectly safe and legal ways that can be used to acquire not the land as we talked about, but to acquire an interest and to safeguard their position. They can come to us. I work with two very good Thai lawyers in Chiang Mai. They both speak excellent English, one of whom is, as you know, Bam, and she's
Lovely. Yeah.
yeah, she's great, and she's a great asset to the firm. She gets on very well with clients. She's not old at all. She's only early 30s, probably only
Yeah.
30. But she's a very level-headed young lady, very sensible, and easy for any clients to deal with.
Okay. So thank you so much for today.
Okay, no
Can
good,
I?
no thanks. So you'll edit it, will you? A little bit.
Yes. So we will launch on Spotify and YouTube,
Mhm.
and I will share it to you, and we will put the link and the contact for your company as well.
Okay.
So hopefully get more customers.
Okay.
And what you share is very very helpful.
The what, sorry?
Very helpful what you just sharing. That's
Okay.
very good. Thank you so much.
Okay, Pui.
ค่ะ
So, how are you doing?